I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
Harry, record-breaking day, sold 1.45 million copies day one.
For years, rumors swirled about Prince Harry's parentage, fueled by his distinctive red hair. Could he truly be the biological son of King Charles? Today, shocking new DNA results have confirmed what many had long suspected. A revelation that has sent ripples through the royal family. Prince Harry, born Charles Albert David on September 15, 1984, the second son of Princess Diana and Prince Charles, has always been in the public eye. From a young age, his bright red hair made him stand out, a trait he shared with his mother's family, the Spencers, but not with his father's Windsor lineage. Interestingly, Diana's brother, Charles Spencer, was also a redhead, showing that the vibrant hair color ran strongly through the Spencer family. However, neither Prince Charles nor Prince William, Harry's older brother, shared the same striking red hair, which sparked curiosity over the years.
His life is planned out for him. Whereas for the spare, that's not really what you should do. You should kind of be sitting there a little bit in the monarch shadow and just wait your turn.
As Harry grew up, questions about his resemblance to his family became impossible to ignore. While his physical traits aligned closely with his mother's side, doubts began to creep in. Was he truly the son of King Charles? Or was there another explanation?
My father was ultimately responsible for both me and my brother and, our partners and our families. So it did seem a little bit strange that somehow the rules were being changed or that I was being guided on a very different path.
Harry's relationship with his family, particularly with his father and brother, was never easy. As a child, he often appeared more carefree, while Charles and William exuded a more serious, royal demeanor. Was this difference in personality, as well as his physical traits, a sign of something deeper? Harry found solace in sports and later in his military career, where he was often seen living life as a regular young man. But even as he built his own identity, the questions about who he resembled continued to follow him. The rumors surrounding Harry's paternity became even more pronounced when Princess Diana's alleged relationship with James Hewitt, her riding instructor, began to surface. Though Harry was born before Diana and Hewitt met, the striking resemblance between Harry and Hewitt, both sharing red hair and similar features, only added fuel to the fire. By 1986, 2 years after Harry's birth, Diana met James Hewitt, and their bond quickly grew from a professional relationship to a personal one. While their affair was widely reported, many questioned whether Hewitt could be Harry's biological father. After all, their physical similarities were undeniable. In 2002, James Hewitt publicly denied any claim of being Harry's father, stating that they did not meet until Harry was already a toddler. This timeline seemed to put an end to the rumors, but the speculation persisted for years, leaving the world to wonder. Despite the denials, the doubts lingered, and Harry's growing disconnection from the royal family only fueled the mystery.
We haven't spoken for a long time. I love every member of my family. Despite the differences, I don't look at her as an evil stepmother. I see someone who has done everything that she can to, improve her own reputation and her own image.
In his search for the truth, Harry eventually decided to undergo DNA testing. And what did the DNA test reveal? Was Harry truly the son of King Charles? Or had the rumors about his parentage been correct all along? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the shocking results that changed everything. Prince Harry's life has never been a typical royal journey. From a young age, his behavior, personality, and his unique sense of independence set him apart from the rest of the royal family. But it wasn't just his personality that was different. It was his appearance, too. Harry's distinctive red hair stood out against the blonde and brown locks of his family, most notably that of his father, King Charles, and his older brother, Prince William. This stark difference led to speculation and rumors that would follow Harry for years. Was he truly the son of King Charles? Or was there another, hidden truth about his lineage? As Harry matured, the differences in his relationship with the royal family became clearer. Unlike Prince William, who seemed to embrace the traditional royal role with dignity, Harry appeared more rebellious and free-spirited. While William was groomed to be king, Harry was often seen as the spare, the second in line who lived a life outside the heavy expectations placed on the heir. This imbalance only fueled the fire of suspicion. Why was Harry so different from the rest of the family? Harry's early years were marked by tragedy, as he lost his mother, Princess Diana, when he was just 12 years old.
I think she'd be sad. I think she'd be looking at it long term, to know that there are certain things that we need to go through to be able to heal the relationship. First time I cried was at the burial.
But then after that, you said you didn't cry for years.
Yeah.
Why?
It wasn't through lack of trying.
The pain of this loss was made worse by the public's insatiable interest in his family's private life. As the media relentlessly pursued him and his family, Harry began to develop a disdain for the royal spotlight, even more so than his brother William, who took on royal duties with a sense of duty and responsibility. But it wasn't just the media that left Harry feeling out of place. His relationship with his father, King Charles, was strained from an early age. While Charles and William were often seen bonding over royal duties,
We didn't want to leave. We wanted to carry on serving the Queen.
There was no compromise with the family?
No, there was no compromise, which was really sad, because I still to this day believe that this was entirely possible.
Harry appeared to be on the outside, struggling with his role in the family. The press, for their part, often pitted him against his father and brother, painting him as the wild prince in contrast to the serious and responsible heir William. Harry's frustration with the royal family's expectations became even more pronounced when his relationship with Meghan Markle, an American actress, came to light. Their marriage was a breaking point in Harry's life, symbolizing his desire to step away from the royal world and live life on his own terms. But the royal family did not take kindly to Harry's decision to marry Meghan, and the media backlash against the couple was swift and harsh. Rumors about Harry's parentage resurfaced amid his marriage to Meghan. The royal family's image was tightly controlled, and any deviation from the royal norm was seen as a threat. For years, whispers had circulated about Harry's resemblance to James Hewitt, the riding instructor with whom Princess Diana allegedly had an affair during the 1980s. The striking resemblance between Harry and Hewitt, particularly in their shared red hair, led many to wonder, could Harry's true father be someone other than King Charles? However, Harry never addressed these rumors publicly until much later, as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex became more outspoken in their desire for independence. Harry's relationship with his family continued to deteriorate. The tension reached its peak when Harry and Meghan announced they would step back from royal duties and move to North America. This decision sent shockwaves through the royal family, with many speculating that Harry's departure marked a fundamental shift in the monarchy's future. To this day, the speculation about Harry's paternity lingers. While the royal family, including King Charles, has never publicly addressed the rumors, the question remains: could there be more to Harry's parentage than the world knows? And how does this unresolved mystery affect Harry's relationship with the family he once called his own? Despite the questions surrounding his lineage, Harry's story has become one of personal growth and the search for identity. His decision to speak out about his struggles with the royal system, the media, and even his own family shows a man determined to define himself on his own terms. In the end, whether or not Harry is the biological son of King Charles matters less than the man he has become. His journey is one of self-discovery, courage, and the desire to live authentically in a world that often seems to expect conformity. As Harry continues to forge his own path, the truth about his parentage may never be fully resolved, but his story, filled with triumphs and challenges, will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the history of the royal family. Stay tuned as we explore more shocking revelations and uncover the secrets of the royal family that continue to captivate the world. In early 2020, the unthinkable happened. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, announced their decision to step back from their royal duties. This shocking move sent ripples through the royal family, the British public, and the global media. For years, Harry and Meghan had struggled with the intense scrutiny of royal life. But this announcement marked the beginning of a seismic shift in the monarchy, one that would forever change the royal landscape. The couple's statement revealed their intention to become financially independent, a bold move that broke with centuries of royal tradition. They would no longer rely on the sovereign grant, the public funding that supports the royal family, and would instead seek to create their own path outside of the royal institution. It was a decision that raised eyebrows and prompted intense speculation about the true motivations behind it. Many pointed to the constant media pressure and the toxic environment that Harry and Meghan had found themselves in. From negative press coverage to invasive paparazzi, the couple had long been at the center of media storms. But it was Meghan, a former actress and outspoken advocate for women's rights, who faced the brunt of the media's ire. The press attacked her for everything, from her background to her behavior, often painting her as an outsider who didn't belong in the royal fold.
Spare 4, spare 5.
Wow.
Because all of William's kids are in front of Harry.
Well, I don't think that's as crazy as it seems because of this book, because that's just how the monarchy works.
For Harry, the decision to step back was not just about escaping media scrutiny. It was about protecting his family. His relationship with Meghan, who he described as his soulmate, was under constant attack, and he was determined to shield her and their young son, Archie, from the relentless pressure. Harry had long been outspoken about the damaging impact of the press on his family, particularly following the death of his mother, Princess Diana, who was also hounded by the paparazzi until the end of her life. While Harry and Meghan's decision was unprecedented, it was also deeply personal. The couple had spent years grappling with the pressures of royal life and the intense public interest in their every move. By stepping back, they hoped to create a space where they could be more in control of their own lives and narratives, free from the constraints of the royal machine. However,
Respect, what he's defending his wife with respect, but let's isolate it. The defense of his wife is here, and now he's talking about a lot of other things over here, like his dad getting divorced, his mom dying, all the things there. That predated his wife. So
their departure was not without consequences. The royal family, particularly Harry's father, King Charles, and his brother, Prince William, were reportedly blindsided by the decision. The Sussexes' exit left a rift within the royal family, one that would take years to heal, if it ever does. The fallout from Harry and Meghan's departure was swift and profound. The couple's relationship with the royal family became even more strained in the months that followed. Tensions reached a breaking point after the Sussexes sat down for an explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021. In the interview, Harry and Meghan made a series of bombshell revelations about their time within the royal family. Meghan spoke candidly about the mental health struggles she faced while pregnant with Archie, even revealing that she had contemplated suicide during her darkest moments. The couple also discussed the shocking claims of racism within the royal family, including an allegation that a family member had expressed concerns about the color of Archie's skin before his birth. The interview was nothing short of a media frenzy, with Harry and Meghan's claims causing outrage, disbelief, and even denial among the British public. While many sympathized with the couple and their experiences, others saw the interview as an unforgivable betrayal of the royal family.
I love my father, I love my brother, I love my family. I will always do. Nothing of what I've done in this book or otherwise has ever been any intention to harm them or hurt them. Many years of lies being told about me and my family. There comes a point where, you know, again, going back to the relationship between certain members.
The backlash was intense, with some royal supporters accusing Harry and Meghan of airing the family's dirty laundry in public. The royal family's response was measured but pointed. In a rare public statement, Buckingham Palace acknowledged the concerns raised by Harry and Meghan, but also emphasized that the matters would be addressed privately within the family. The palace sought to maintain its image of unity, but it was clear that the rift between the Sussexes and the rest of the family was deepening. Harry and Meghan's departure, combined with their public revelations, left an indelible mark on the monarchy. While they continued to perform some royal duties from afar, they were no longer considered full-time members of the royal family. The couple focused on their charitable work, establishing the Archewell Foundation, and speaking out on causes they were passionate about, including mental health, racial justice, and women's rights. On the other side, the royal family was forced to confront the changing dynamics of modern monarchy. The British public's perception of the monarchy began to shift. While some viewed Harry and Meghan as traitors who had turned their backs on duty and tradition, others saw them as figures who were challenging the status quo and standing up for what they believed in. The Sussexes' actions raised important questions about the future of the monarchy, questions that continue to haunt the royal family to this day. As for Harry and Meghan, their journey has been far from easy. The couple remains at the center of media attention, but they have continued to speak out on issues they care about and have carved out their own space in the world. While their relationship with the royal family remains complicated, Harry's connection to his heritage and his family remains a topic of deep personal reflection. Their story is far from over. The departure of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from the royal fold is a defining moment in modern royal history. It challenges the norms of royal duty, pushes the boundaries of public expectations, and leaves us questioning what it means to be part of a family bound by duty and tradition. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the complex and captivating story of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, exploring the impact of their departure on the royal family and the monarchy's future. Following their departure from royal duties in 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were no longer bound by the traditional responsibilities that come with being full-time members of the British royal family. They were now free to chart their own path, one that would encompass their passions, their vision, and their desire to make a meaningful impact in the world. The couple quickly pivoted to focus on their philanthropic work. One of the most significant ventures they launched was the Archewell Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to advancing social justice, mental health, and environmental sustainability. Archewell became the cornerstone of their post-royal life, enabling Harry and Meghan to continue making a difference in the world on their own terms. Through Archewell, the couple set out to address the issues that had long been close to their hearts. They championed mental health awareness, leveraging their personal experiences to spark conversations around the stigma surrounding mental illness. Meghan, in particular, became a vocal advocate for women's rights, and together, they worked on projects aimed at lifting communities in need and providing support for marginalized groups. Beyond their charity work, Harry and Meghan also began to establish themselves as public figures and media entrepreneurs. In September 2020, the couple signed an exclusive deal with Netflix, reportedly worth over $100 million, to produce content for the streaming giant. Their production company, Archewell Productions, announced several exciting projects, including a docu-series focused on the Invictus Games, a sports competition that Harry founded for wounded veterans. Additionally, in 2021,
to get into a relationship with someone like Meghan, who had, a very successful career. There was a lot of stereotyping that was happening that I was guilty of as well at the beginning. The back of my mind, and some of the things that my brother and sister-in-law, some of the way that they were acting or behaving, definitely felt to me as though, unfortunately, that stereotyping was causing a bit of a barrier. The day that she died,
the couple secured a podcast deal with Spotify, launching Archetypes, a series that delves into the ways that stereotypes and societal expectations shape the lives of women. The podcast has allowed Meghan to explore topics that are close to her heart, from the pressures of fame to the intersection of race and gender. While these business ventures were seen by many as part of their efforts to establish financial independence, They also represented a shift in how Harry and Meghan were using their platform. Their media projects allowed them to continue shaping narratives and raising awareness about causes they felt passionate about. It was clear that their post-royal life was not about retreating into obscurity, but about making an impact in new and innovative ways. However, these ventures have also been met with mixed reactions. Some people view their success in the media as a natural evolution of their brand, one that capitalizes on their global fame and their ability to tell compelling stories. Others see it as a move that contradicts their previous claims of wanting to step away from the public eye and the pressures of media scrutiny. Whatever the case, Harry and Meghan have certainly proven that they are not afraid to carve their own path outside the confines of royal life. The decision by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to step back from royal duties was not just a personal choice. It was a defining moment that would reverberate across the monarchy and change the royal family forever. Their departure from royal life has left a lasting impact, both on the British public's perception of the monarchy and on the royal family itself.
They were on the back foot, and then the briefings and the leaking and the planting. I was like, we're here to celebrate the life of Granny and to mourn her loss.
For one, Harry and Meghan's exit has sparked a larger conversation about the role of the monarchy in modern society. Their breakaway from royal duties highlighted the challenges faced by the royal family in adapting to the expectations of the 21st century, particularly in terms of public engagement, privacy, and personal autonomy. The monarchy, which has long been steeped in tradition and duty, found itself grappling with the changing dynamics of fame, family, and personal freedom. Harry and Meghan's decision also raised questions about the future of the royal institution. As the monarchy continues to evolve, many wonder whether it can remain relevant in a world that increasingly values transparency, personal choice, and social activism. The Sussexes' actions have contributed to a broader conversation about what it means to be a member of the royal family in an age where individual identity often conflicts with royal duty. For some, Harry and Meghan's departure was a stark reminder of the pressures and limitations that come with being part of the royal family.
He said, asking a question about his mom. Apparently his mom was bipolar or something like that. And he says, there's literally no benefit for me saying anything about my mom.
All these things he says he's offended and resentful and then protecting his wife. I objectively look at that, but then I also step back from it and say, dude, you've lived like the most insane.
The couple's move suggested that even within an institution built on tradition and service, the younger generation of royals might feel constrained by an outdated system that fails to recognize the complexities of modern life. As Prince William and Kate, the Princess of Wales, continue their roles, the royal family faces the challenge of maintaining its relevance while also ensuring it does not alienate future generations. The ripple effects of Harry and Meghan's exit also had a profound impact on the relationship between the royal family and the British public. While many citizens were supportive of the couple's decision to prioritize their mental health and family life, others saw it as a betrayal of the institution. The media frenzy that followed their exit fueled the public debate, dividing opinions on whether Harry and Meghan were justified in their actions or whether they were abandoning their royal responsibilities. Despite the mixed public reaction, one thing is clear: Harry and Meghan have undeniably altered the course of royal history. They have set a precedent for future generations of royals.
But male-female relations, intersexual dynamics that we're talking about. We're talking about a husband and a wife here. So a lot of times you hear the term like, oh, he's got game, we're all that. But there's another term that they use in the manosphere called holding frame.
Who may one day choose to prioritize personal well-being over tradition. Their departure from royal life has made it easier for others to imagine a life outside the royal bubble, where they can still remain relevant and influential without being bound by centuries-old expectations. However, the couple's legacy is still being written. Harry and Meghan have faced criticism, but they have also been praised for their willingness to stand up for their beliefs and their determination to create a life of authenticity and purpose. Their departure, far from being a simple exit, has forced the monarchy to confront its own future and adapt to a changing world where traditional institutions no longer hold the same unquestioned authority. As we look ahead, the Sussexes' journey continues to unfold. What started as a break from royal life has evolved into a global platform for advocacy, media ventures, and a reimagining of what it means to be part of the royal family. In many ways, Harry and Meghan are not just redefining their own lives. They are challenging the very fabric of the monarchy itself. Only time will tell how their story will be remembered, but one thing is certain. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from the royal fold has left an indelible mark on both the monarchy and the world, and their influence will be felt for generations to come. The story of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from the royal family was never just about stepping back from royal duties. It was also about the growing tensions between them and the rest of the royal family. A rift that would become one of the most talked about aspects of their exit. In the years leading up to their decision to leave, it was clear that Harry and Meghan were facing increasing scrutiny from both the media and the royal institution itself. The couple frequently spoke out about the emotional toll of the media's relentless attention, but it was the underlying tension within the royal family that ultimately led to their dramatic decision to step away. One of the most significant factors that contributed to this rift was Meghan's experience with racism. As the first woman of color to marry into the royal family, Meghan faced a barrage of negative press that often targeted her ethnicity.
Go back and being a C-list actress on Suits or whatever the hell show she was on, or you could be a freaking princess. Here's the catch, though, baby. You're coming into my world. I'm second in line to the throne.
Her American background and her perceived departure from royal tradition. Harry, deeply protective of his wife, found himself increasingly at odds with the royal family over their lack of support in addressing these issues. Then there were the allegations of strained relationships between Harry and some of his closest family members, including his brother, Prince William. According to reports, Harry felt that his family, particularly his brother, did not fully support his decision to marry Meghan, and that there was a growing distance between them. These tensions were exacerbated by their differing views on public life, with Harry and Meghan seeking a more modern, less traditional approach, while other members of the family, including William and Catherine, seemed committed to preserving the monarchy's established practices. The famous Oprah interview in 2021 exposed many of these rifts in an incredibly public way. Harry and Meghan revealed their struggles with royal life, including accusations of lack of support and claims that discussions about the color of their future child's skin were held behind closed doors. These revelations sent shockwaves through the royal family, and the fallout was felt worldwide, as the couple's already fragile relationship with their relatives reached a new breaking point. The royal family's reaction to Harry and Meghan's departure and the subsequent media storm has raised questions about the future of the monarchy itself. In a world where transparency and personal freedoms are more valued than ever, the institution of the monarchy has been forced to confront its place in modern society. Harry and Meghan's exit signified a shift not only in their lives, but also in the royal family's approach to dealing with personal conflict, public life, and the demands of the modern world. Their decision to prioritize mental health and their commitment to speaking out on issues like racism and inequality have resonated with many people around the world, particularly younger generations. Yet, the monarchy must adapt to these changing expectations while maintaining its centuries-old traditions. The family now faces the challenge of navigating a path forward without losing its relevance or alienating future generations who might seek to balance duty with personal well-being. As the British public continues to react to Harry and Meghan's story, the monarchy's future is under intense scrutiny. While the royal family moves forward, it is clear that the lessons learned from the Sussexes' exit will shape how future royals approach their duties, their personal lives, and their relationship with the public. The legacy of Harry and Meghan's departure will remain a key moment in royal history, one that forces the monarchy to rethink its role in a rapidly changing world.